At the end of November last year, I went to Seoul, Korea with my mom. It was our first time to travel together on our own, and I had an amazing time there. It was the first time in maybe 11 or 12 years for us to go to Korea again. There was so much to do, so many places to go to, and of course so much good food to eat. We stayed in Korea for just 2 nights, but I wish we had stayed there longer. I actually had hard time editing these clips from our trip for a while because I really miss my mom and the time we spent together, but I was finally able to get myself to start editing these videos. So one of the things I was really excited about this Korea trip was shopping. I'm a huge shopping person, so I did some research on the shops I wanted to go to prior to this trip. One of them being this really cool shop that sells some products made by local artists. It was really cool to be able to come here and look at the stuff that they have at the store. After visiting a shop, we decided to explore Tonjin-don, where we stayed at the Airbnb for a couple of nights. We decided to go to one of the restaurants that we found in that area, and the restaurant was so popular, so we had to wait like maybe an hour or so. So we decided to just like walk around and go to a couple of shops. We went to really cute shop that had like stationaries and keychains and that kind of stuff, and I got my keychain at this shop. That was really fun. It was finally the time for us to eat at the restaurant, and so we got some gyeopsal. Besides that, we also got some cold noodle, and they gave us a couple of side dishes and the dipping sauce and toppings to eat with the meat, and that was really yummy. 切れてないんですよ。 I still felt like I could eat a little bit more, and the neighborhood had so many cute cafes, so we decided to check out one of the cafes that we found that was still open. We got some teas. I think I got sweet milk tea, and my mom got herbal tea, and we also got this matcha dessert, like matcha terrine. This night we got to eat a lot of good stuff. We were actually very starving when we arrived because we had to, take the flight from Japan and take the train from the airport to Seoul, and we got kind of lost in the Seoul station, so we didn't really have time to like eat lunch or eat snacks. I was really happy that we got some good dinner and desserts. And before going back to Airbnb, we decided to check out Daiso because my mom wanted to get some cosmetic products from Daiso, so we decided to check those out, but we didn't really find the ones that she wanted to get. So first day was about that, like we were just exploring the neighborhood that we were staying at. And also the ginkgo trees was so pretty. There were so many ginkgo trees. Our second day started with a really yummy breakfast with bibimbap and some side dishes and fruits. It was so yummy and we both liked it. The Airbnb was so well decorated and it's a traditional Hanok style. it was really cozy and cute. After the breakfast, we decided to explore the neighborhood a little bit and we walked around for a tiny bit. The Airbnb was really close to the palace, so we kind of walked along with it. And after that, we took the public transit to go to Seoul. Seoul was one of the neighborhoods that we really wanted to go to, and especially my mom sent me some places that were in Seoul, so I wanted to take her there. First, we went to one of the Musinsa locations in Seoul, and they had a lot of independent and expensive brands. This kind of reminded me of Dover Street Market. It had kind of a similar vibe. We also found a spot in Seoul to eat lunch, and we got omurice and pasta. They were both pretty good, especially the omurice. I feel like the egg was perfect and the texture that I really like. And I also really like that the pasta was using some Korean unique ingredient like the perilla leaf. I really liked visiting Seoul. Overall, it had so many cute shops, so many cafes. A lot of skincare brands had their shops in the neighborhood, so it was really fun to visit all of them. And of course, we went to Olive Young, which is kind of a must when you're visiting Korea and if you like skincare. This location was pretty big and it was also pretty crowded. My mom ended up getting a few things for herself and her friends. After seeing a few shops in Seoul. We decided to move to Hyundai because some of the shops I saved are in this area. The last neighborhood that we visited before dinner was Hanam. There were also a couple of shops I had saved around this area, so I wanted to squeeze this in before we wrap up the day. We went to a couple of shops. I got some items from this vintage shop called Chemical Sports. They had some cool selections of items from brands like Comme des Garçons, which I really love. So I had to check that out. Overall, the Korea trip was so much fun. I do really wish that we had more time. It was just not enough for me to explore everywhere I wanted to go to. Next time I'm in Korea, I would love to have like at least a few days or maybe like a week. And I would also love to go to other cities in Korea like Busan. But the trip was so much fun. It was really nice to have some time to spend with my mom and exploring new areas and new shops. It was just so much fun, and I miss traveling with her and I miss seeing her